Alrighty, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another London Session live stream. And here we are on a Wednesday morning, looking at a couple setups here from GJ and USD CAD. So the first setup that I feel, we had a nice clean range right here from GJ just earlier that did break out on this level. We could see maybe a slight raise of that range here. And looking for that EMA tap down below for a potential reversal. Likewise, with the USD CAD, let me jump on the 5-minute here, but the 15-minute looks more cleaner. You can see the 30-minute EMA rejection and could get that reversal here as well, but we may get GD to push up here for the 15-minute close before the reversal to the downside here for USD CAD. So, you know what? Let me get GD ready first and foremost. So looking at GD, wow, it's pushing up strong here. No top wick right now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a good amount here. 24. 24. What would this be right here? 187.70. Again, 24 pips. Gonna keep it very safe here. Okay, 186.830. And TP. $187,310. Okay, so looking for the tap, looking for a push below, because we've seen that it has reached these levels down here. So I'm going to keep a fair distance for GJ to push down below that EMA, and then look for the buys. Yeah, let's see. And then USD CAD, I could look for the sells at this level right here. $135,660. Okay, right here. I think 12 is a decent amount, guys. 12, and then, yeah, it could be a full 20, 24. Oh, here comes GJ. So got to get this one ready. $135,780. And good morning, everyone. Good morning. 135, 540. No, GJ did not reach below this level, so it did not tap the 5-minute EMA. Still looking for a push down. You guys can see on the higher time frames that there's been a lot of wicks on that level. Of course, if it doesn't reach that level, then yeah, I would have missed the setup here. But nonetheless, again, if it doesn't follow the game plan, cannot enter the setup here, right? So I'm going to be very, very strict with the rules as always, right? So that's something that you have to do to survive. All right, here comes USD CAD. So I think this is a clean setup. So if it does reach these levels here, up here again, I could make a slight adjustment too. Let me see here. Three, 5, 6, 7, 5. Yeah, I think I can do this. So I'm looking for USD CAD to reach these levels above here, for me to enter this setup here, and for GDA to push down below that EMA decently enough for me to consider the buys. Yeah, I think USD CAD is pretty much set here. Let me look at the 15-minute. Yeah, would need to see a push above the previous high here. It's about another 6 pips. Another 6 pips, and I will consider the sell stops. And, oh, well, here it comes. And GJ must be pushing down as well. Nice. Okay. Okay, so USD CAD is definitely making its way. And you can see between where the price is now as I adjusted the sell stops and where the height of the previous high was. So another 4 pips above. Okay, so still looking for a push here from USD CAD. Okay, here is GJ coming down. Come on. Come on, USD CAD. I don't like when both setups are exactly, near the entry point. And you've kind of rushed the entries. Okay. All right, nice push. Nice push from USD CAD here. I like that. All right, so I think USD CAD is, about to enter, not yet, but have everything set, and that's the thing. You got to be quick with this. We are scalping day by day here. 135, 675, stop loss 135, triple five, quadruple five. Angie is coming down as well. Okay. Yeah, if it breaks above that level, looking for a break above that level for me to set the sell stops. Okay, guys, I just set the sell stops for USD CAD. And for GJ, waiting on GJ. Again, I need a strong break below that level for me to consider these buys. But USD CAD is set. Wow, USD CAD is flying right now. There is the 1-hour EMA above there as well. So yes, what I could see from USD CAD is that if it does not drop back into this range, we could see the next target, which is the 1-hour EMA. If it does reach this level, then the sell stops would be adjusted to here, right here. And we could consider this range a more probable one. But let me move that back just in case if it does drop back in, right? And it's a comfortable distance between. Here's GJ nearly tapping the 5-minute. It did previously, but as we have a new 5-minute candle, just now it tapped the 5-minute EMA, but again, that's not ready yet. And here comes USD CAD. If it does reverse right back in here, but we have enough a distance between the price and our sell stops, right? And that's the key here. That if it does reverse, it can come right back in. If it does not reverse, we are still safe. Okay, here comes GJ. Now GJ could push down strong here. So that's why, again, I need a strong push below the EMA for me to consider holding or considering these buy stops for GJ here. There's a 4-hour EMA down there as well. So that's going to be a good indication that if it will reverse from there, let me actually put a right here because this is a significant EMA. So you can see that level. So that's perfect. So I think that'll give me my confirmation that if indeed it does hold and respect the 4-hour EMA, then I will consider the buy stops from that level. It's about 7 pips of difference of distance between the price or between the buy stop, the intended buy stops, and the 4-hour EMA. So that's perfect. Oh, here comes USD CAD, guys. Oh, wow. What a push. And again, GJ may have just reversed from here because there was an EMA right in line with the bottom end of a range. If it had reversed, it wouldn't fit my plan. So therefore, I would not have considered this. What I would in fact then do, if it, again, it doesn't come down to the 4-hour EMA, is wait for GJ to reach this level here and safely set sell stops. But for the time being, I'm not considering GJ unless it dumps further. And we do have a significant EMA down here as well. So not taking that risk. And USD CAD is actually very, very close here. We got another hour closing up here, and it could come right back in this range. And for all we know, GJ could push all the way up here. But not taking that chance with GJ. Oh, it is coming down here. And USD CAD is pushing up. Let's see. Again, do have my buy stops ready just in case. I just need to place the order if GJ does dump down here pretty fast and gets to the 4-hour EMA. If it reaches the 4-hour EMA, guys, at that point I'll consider these buy stops. Right? It's coming down. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay. So things are moving pretty fast today. Still rejecting the 5-minute EMA here. Does it get down there? Mm. Again, it seems to be the 5-minute EMA seems to be a stronghold here, but maybe not for too long. It's the second tap right now, and it could push past it, at least temporarily, which is what we would need to consider the buy stops. And again, USD CAD still some way to go to get to the sell stop entry point, but certainly can. There's 5 minutes left. Okay, USD CAD, or sorry, GJ with another 5-minute candle opening, but no top wick, or sorry, no bottom wick, and did open right below the 5-minute EMA, so we could see a push down here. Again, GJ could reach below this level here, guys, as well. Yeah, it could reach below this level, and then that's where I got to really be considered now, because we do have an hour candle opening now in less than 5 minutes. So I have to consider now whether I'd want to enter the buy stops before, if it does reach this level here, would I want to enter before the 1 hour candle opening or after? Again, this would have been ideal here for USD CAD to close within this range, as you know, all 15-minute candles prior to this since almost, what is it now, 7:30 Eastern time all the way to 4 a.m. So over almost 10 hours it's been in this range right here, and this may be the one that, you know, jumps out of that. But again, we do understand there's a 1 hour EMA above here. It could tap that and reverse from there, but nonetheless it is jumping down here. Again, no bottom wick for GJ, guys. So for all I know is that it can come down here and tap the 4 hour EMA and then reverse. But we may have to wait for the 1 hour close. Okay, can I set the USD CAD sell stops now? Yeah, I've already set those. So those are already set, just waiting them to be activated. As again, we had enough distance between the price and where the sell stops were in consideration with the top end of the range, right? So there's, of course, a multitude of factors that you have to consider. Here it comes. Wow, look at that push from USD CAD. Now we got, what, 3 minutes left? Oh, wow, look at that push. Nice. Can we get a stronger push? Now, GJ could push all the way up here as well, but still looking rather weak here. But here comes USD CAD. Wow, what a push here. Can we get tapped in? Just double checking here. Am I tapped in here? Nope, not tapped in yet. Oh, there you go. Just got tapped in. Wow. So 75 right there. Yep, right there. You can see now that range was still being respected. You can see, you know, for the last near 10 hours. And we could get that push down again now. Wow, we just got tapped in and still got 2 minutes to go. Oh, here comes GJ as well. Wow. Look at the last 2 minutes here, guys. Just price is pushing here. Again, GJ did not reach the 4 hour EMA, so I'm not considering this yet, guys. I need that push to the 4 hour EMA. It's too close of a call. I won't consider this if it does not reach the 4 hour EMA. Although, I mean, it's pushing right now. And here comes USD CAD. It's right at the break-even level. But GJ is too close of a call for the 4 hour EMA for me to not consider that. And I won't consider these buy stops until it gets there. USD CAD is rejecting that. Pretty much just tapped us and just rejected from there. Here comes GJ. Okay. So now we have the 1 hour opening now, and I think I can wait a minute before taking the setup. And here's USD CAD right at break even. And here's GJ. Let's see. It reached that level. It reached that level. It's about how many pips of difference here? About 7 pips. All right, guys. I'm going ahead and placing the buy stops here for GJ here. So again, it could dump down, no problem. It doesn't work against me. No top wick for the current GJ candle. And here's USD CAD right at break even. GJ is the one that's still not giving in yet. See this range right here too, but nonetheless, no top wick. If it does push above, we'll see. But the buy stops here are comfortably set. USD CAD is pushing nicely. Look at that. Beautiful push. Beautiful close. And I like that push near the end. You know, I felt it was going to work for us, not against us. As GJ was making his way down. Wow, look at GJ pushing all the way down here. So I definitely have to adjust these sell stops here, or the buy stops here for GJ. Oh, wow. You know what? Put it right at, wow, look at that push. Wow. Here comes USD CAD. Beautiful push. I mean, wow, amazing push right there. Okay, GJ, guys, I got to quickly switch this to 187. So keep it at 187. And that's why we got to be very, very quick. And that's why instant executions and instant notifications do matter here, right? For instances like this. And everything else changes here as well. So 240. And 760. Nice push from USD CAD. We could get to the 5-minute EMA and beyond. And GJ is also set, guys. I like that push down from GJ. It gave us enough of time to switch this around. Should be 240 here. Yep. USD CAD is pulling back too. Not good here. Not good. So, you know, GJ did push all the way down here. And it did reach this level here earlier. You can see the 1 hour was a huge rejection there. Oh, wow. Look at that rejection from USD CAD. Wow. Does it still come right back in? You can see the 50-minute candle close within that range. Is this a push above? Or does it come back down? Here comes GJ, guys. Very close. Very close to being tapped in here. Again, it's a 4-hour EMA right there, which again could reject and push above. It's not a bad range here. 240 right there, 24.24. Okay, here comes GJ. Nice push. I like that rejection from USD CAD as well. Nice. Right in line, and GJ is about to be tapped in here. Okay. Could even consider this as well. Alrighty. Okay. Nice push from USD CAD. I like that rejection before the hour close. And now you can see the new 50-minute candle also is rejecting that. And this could be a 2 TP setup here, guys. I will let runners run. I like both you know, I like both setups here. Again, looking for USD CAD to, sorry, GJ to push above here. You can see that it closed with no bottom wick, and the new 1 hour candle opened up with no top wick. And that's right in line with the 4 hour EMA, as you guys can see. I removed the ray, but nonetheless, it was right here, right, splitting right in between. It's a good area for rejection here. You're gonna need another strong bearish push from USD CAD here to at least get to the. It's a nice rejection of 30-minute EMA again. Looking for another bearish push here from USD CAD. Ooh. Again, GJ also still not tapped in yet. So it did create a wick on the current 5-minute candle, but not the previous 5-minute candle. And keeping it very safe, guys, here. Let's see, GJ. I think it's a good enough distance here. Nearly tapped us in, but did not fully. Still about 9 pips away. And here's USD CAD again, struggling to push above. Again, I like that 5-minute EMA area for USD CAD to potentially tap. There's no bottom wick on the current candle. Nope. So we could see it come right back down. And I'm looking at the 5-minute EMA as a potential target to maybe close out fully. Unless it doesn't push down slightly below it, because there's a 15-minute EMA right there as well. It's at the 30-minute EMA right now. Wow, but what a strong push with no bottom wick here. No bottom wick on the current candle, and it's still pushing. Wow. It is the new 1 hour candle here, just 6 minutes in. And also GJ is still pushing down here. Let's see. So GJ is still waiting for this guy's USD CAD is rejecting the 30-minute EMA. No bottom wick. And we've seen that the 15-minute candles have respected this range right here for the last nearly 10 hours. So I feel strongly about this one. But again, it's a 12-pip stop loss, decent stop loss for this setup. And we had a nice push above to, get this setup rolling and, being tapped in after it being all the way up there. About how many pips above? It was about 6-7 pips above. And again, it was a nice close to the hour with a bearish push to the downside. And again, GJ is still struggling to come back up, which is no issue for us because, as you know it, we have not been tapped in here. So if it wants to continue pushing down, no problem. I'm not willing to adjust the buy stops one more time because I don't want to be tapped in early. And as you can see, there's still some bearish push on GJ here. If it does pull back here, again, there's a 4 hour EMA right here. If it does pull back, we got the setup. Again, still looking for a bearish push on USD CAD here. Again, the 5-minute EMA is a nice target. There's a non-wick candle down here. But again, that would be a 2 TP setup here. A clean 2 TP setup for USD CAD here. And no bottom wick on USD CAD. We still got 2 minutes left. Does it return before the 2-minute close or the close in 2 minutes to, at least have a wick or engulfing end at the bottom? Or do we have to wait for the next 5-minute candle to fill that non-wick candle? But it is pushing down here. I like the chances for USD CAD as well and for GJ, guys. So I feel strongly for both. Not going to hold on for too long for GJ here. The 1 hour EMA is right there, right above the TP level. But I like this setup here. And here comes USD CAD struggling to break out of this range here. You can see on the 50-minute, it did not break out of that range, potential range. But nonetheless, the 30-minute EMA was right above it. And for the last 10 hours, it's been stuck in this range, which is, again, a good confirmation for the setup and a good confluence to continue down here, as it has been respecting that level. Here comes GJ. Again, there's a 4-hour EMA above here that it did push down below. And here is the new 5-minute candle. We're still not tapped in on this one, on this setup. And okay, so no bottom wick on the previous 5-minute candle. And we could see this current 5-minute candle pushing down here. And would not want to be tapped in here with no bottom wick for GJ here. Ooh. Let's see here. Does it push above or does it create another wick before tapping us in, which would be better, as you know that it still has some room to come down. So, and this is why, guys, sometimes you should not keep adjusting the buy stops over and over again just because of certain moves like this. Now, if this does come all the way up here, that's okay, because we still had about 7 pips of distance here. So, and you can see that if this comes right back down, we would not have been tapped in, we would not have been tapped in and it pushing down right away. So certain reasons, or there's certain factors to consider before adjusting the buy stops more than once. Again, USD CAD still not giving up on the bullish push here, but a lot of rejections here. We got another 50-minute candle to close in the next 4 minutes. GJ, oh wow. GJ, let me just double check. Yeah, GJ did tap me in, guys. Was it? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, so again, because of the push here, and there's a 4-hour EMA, we could see a continuation of a push above and USD CAD to reverse here as well. So that's what I'm looking at here is GJ. Wow, look at that push. Nice. We just need one more push here. It did fill up the non-wick candle. The current candle has no bottom wick. However, I feel that with the pressure, it will push up decently enough. And again, sometimes that will happen. You have to put those considerations in to hold the trade if you feel confident about it. But nonetheless, I do feel that we're going to get some of a push here from GJ. Maybe even all the way up to here to the 1-hour EMA, guys. We may just get that. Here it is. It is in profit. And USD CAD, I'm looking for that push down here now. That bearish push to get it down there. But here it is. Another strong push here. Again, it's a 50-minute close coming as well. So the 50-minute candle does have a wick, of course. It's just a 5-minute candle. But nonetheless, could get a strong push here. Let's see, even to the 30-minute EMA, that'll be a nice push to that level. Again, looking for USD CAD to break to the downside here. We got 2 minutes left for the 15-minute close. Again, no 15-minute candle has closed above this level right here for the last 10 hours for USD CAD. So looking at this and looking at GJ to push strongly above that level, right? At least to the 5-minute EMA. So it's going to be a very interesting 2 minutes here, guys, to see what really happens here from both pairs. So GJ is at break even right now. USD CAD is still in drawdown here. Do we get a reversal here or do we not? Ooh, GJ is pulling back here again. The 5-minute candle has no bottom wick. No, back in profit here. Let's see. One last chance from USD CAD as well. Wow. 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left to close out the 50-minute candle for both pairs. And interesting movements here. So GJ is still at the break-even slight profit level. USD CAD is still pushing up here, still in drawdown. Wow. Nice push from GJ here. I'm still expecting a stronger push from GJ here before I consider adjusting or maybe cutting out entirely. Wow, USD CAD is also pushing up here. Again, the previous 5-minute candle had no bottom wick, so we could see that return here. But wow, what a push. What a push on USD CAD here. And still not halfway to, even our stop loss level, but it's pushing up strong here. And the 50-minute candle will close above that range now after almost 10 hours of it being in this range. Wow. Okay, here it comes again. We could see the 30-minute now. So you can see the 30-minute candle still, and the 30-minute EMA was above. The 30-minute still has not closed above that level, right? So 15 and 5-minute did. But now the 30-minute still has not closed above. So it could be the 30-minute candle, the 30-minute range that's more valid here. And here's GJ, guys, in slight profit. Again, I see, good pickup here. We could get another strong move above, even to the 1-hour EMA above there, right? Which would be really nice. Looking for that rejection on USD CAD here. Of course, now the 30-minute close is not happening yet, so we still got 15 minutes to go. So we could still see USD CAD pushing up above, or completely rejecting and turning into a strong bearish candle here to close out the 30-minute candle here. Let's see. Nice push from GJ. I like GJ's push right now. Really like that. USD CAD is still not giving up on the bullish push here, but nonetheless, I feel more strongly with GJ here. Nice, beautiful push here. Look at that, beautiful push. And here comes USD CAD as well. Nice. I'm liking this, guys. Can we get a hit of both of these pairs? Nice push. Again, the 50-minute could be hit as well, and the 30-minute is the next target here. The 30-minute would be really the best case here, as USD CAD is pushing down here. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let me read some of the comments here. I followed your strategy. Okay, nice. Are you on USD CAD? Absolutely. Both setups are active for me. But beautiful push from GJ. Look at that, guys. Beautiful push. Let's go, GJ. Come on, one more push. Right to the 30-minute EMA. And you can see now, even with that 5-minute candle here with no bottom wick, I anticipated the pressure well and understood what's happening with USD CAD as well. And USD CAD is coming back to the entry level here. And again, there may be a slight rejection of the EMAs here because, again, the 5 and 50-minute just got tapped. The 30-minute is looking like the next target here, but can it get there? Can it get there one more time? And I would have to consider USD CAD here as well. That does it get down to the bottom end here as well? So the 30-minute close will be very significant for both pairs. And need this push from GJ here, guys. Need this strong push from GJ here. Got a nice push. It was about how many pips now? About almost 8 pips. Again, it's a 24 pips, so 1/3 of the way there. Nice push from USD CAD. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Don't like that rejection again. Have to anticipate that there will be some rejection from the EMAs, but I like that, that bullish pressure from GJ with the new opening of the 50-minute candle. And now USD CAD also is continuing that bullish push. You can see that, yeah, the 5 and 15-minute EMA rejections on GJ here. Again, can it hold up here? It looks like a clean range. USD CAD as well. But of course, now we do have the 30-minute candle closing. It's still some time, 11 minutes to go. So again, we can still see USD CAD pushing up strong before that, maybe that big dump in the last 5 minutes or so, right? We've seen a huge bearish push on the last couple minutes here, this candle right here. before the 4 a.m. open. So we could see that. But I still feel, I mean, if USD CAD is going to reject this level here, we could see a red, strong bearish red candle here to the downside. And GJ can continue up as well, right? Because of that bullish pressure, even if it wants to reject the 15-minute EMA, we still have enough time for GJ to reach the 30-minute EMA and then even reject the 50-minute before the close in 11 minutes. So there's still a decent amount of time, and I'm anticipating some good bullish pressure and a bullish run from GJ, at least to the 30-minute EMA. At that point, there's no way that this trade would be not profitable for me personally. Man, just not giving up here. No bottom wick again for USD CAD. No bottom wick. Let me bring that closer here. Still applying that pressure. Again, GJ is still in profit. However, it's not giving in either with the EMA taps. And you can see that there is a non-wick candle previously here. But again, can it get to the 30-minute EMA? I do feel it can. With USD CAD, again, multiple non-wick candles. A 30-minute EMA. Seems like it's broken above, but still there's 10 minutes to go. It could, again, create a higher wick from the last wick here of the 30-minute candle. And then dump down. Still a lot of time left on the 30-minute candle to close. No bottom wick on this candle. No bottom wick down here. We do have the 5 and 50-minute EMA below. And, the range has been respected for quite some time here. But, wow, a lot of bullish pressure here. Here comes GJ back again. You can see GJ is not giving up on this. There's a 4-hour EMA right here, which is pretty much our entry level here, as you can see right there. So can it respect that and push above? USD CAD is just not the one that's complying right now. But again, no bottom wick on this candle. No bottom wick down here. A couple of EMA taps below in that range. The 30-minute range has been respected. So a lot of good confluences here, guys. I don't mind this trade not going the way because, again, I followed all the plans. In fact, this was a cleaner setup than the GJ setup here. More confluences, even though, again, GJ had a fair amount of confluences in itself to enter the setup. But USD CAD was the one that has had more favorable confluences if you want to compare the two. So I don't mind, again, this not going our way because this was a very clean setup for me personally. And again, sometimes, things will be out of your control that you cannot control. And you just have to live with that. But GJ is the one that's complying here. Again, we could get GJ to get to the 30-minute EMA before the next 8 minutes. And that's what I'm anticipating. With USD CAD, I'm looking at maybe a big drop here, right? If it does not do that, then it's going to get to the 1-hour EMA, right? Can't do much about it, but again, no bottom wick here. And it's still pushing up strong. And GJ is also pushing up here as well. So which one is really not complying with the inverse correlation here? Yeah. Wow, look at that push from USD CAD. Wow. No bottom wick, and it continues to push up. Yeah. Can't do much about that, guys. Cannot really do much about it. Look at this. Just continues to push above. There are a lot of wicks there, but again, the range was still respected, right? Once it got into that range. We do have a 5-minute candle coming up. Again, what I was saying was it may create a larger wick and come right back down because the 30-minute has not closed yet. And GJ now could come down to fill up this non-wick candle here as well. So we're going to have to see, but nonetheless, I still feel GJ can get to the 30-minute EMA before the close here. We got, how many minutes left? 7 minutes to go. And USD CAD can come right back down as well. And you can see I set a comfortable stop loss here. So again, this setup, again, I still feel very confident about. If it doesn't go my way, it's just things out of our control sometimes. And you can't do much about that as long as you follow your game plan. So no issues with that. So far, we've won every setup this week on YouTube. And, everything complied. It's a Wednesday. We'll have to see what goes on here. We are approaching a 4-hour candle close here very soon after the 30-minute candle opening. So let's see what occurs here. And yeah, GJ still hesitating here, but again, I see a strong push at the 30-minute EMA before the 30-minute close in 6 minutes. I feel that, and USD CAD, look at that, guys. You can see you need an ample amount of space for a stop loss and set it accordingly, and you can see you can still survive the setup here. So let's see. Hopefully this is a setup that we survive here. But again, I won't be. I mean, you can't really do much when things are out of your control, right? If everything's complying and it's looking like a clean setup, you have your confluences, you have your game plan, you followed everything to the T. It doesn't work out, you can't, be emotional about that, right? And that's something that you have to keep in mind as well. Just human psychology and how our minds work, especially when things are going against us. But if you follow your plan and it doesn't go with you, it doesn't mean that your game plan was wrong. It just means there's some manipulation in the markets, which you cannot control. And those variables, should not, affect your emotional well-being. Nice push from GJ again. I still feel, GJ has a strong push in it. 30-minute EMA looks like a very high possibility in the next 5 minutes if it can get there. The 15-minute EMA is still being respected here. And here comes USD CAD again, still pushing up. No bottom wick again. So look at that. 2 consecutive candles with no bottom wick. Right. So sometimes you can see an indication that the range is still valid here, but just a lot of just spikes here from the pair, which again out of our control. So now there's 3 non-wick candles here. No bottom wick on this candle, no bottom wick on this candle, no bottom wick on this candle, and all just continuing to push above. So there's a slight range now above this larger range, and it continues to push above. We got 4 minutes left, and we'll see what happens here. So again, GJ is still pushing up, guys. I like GJ's chances. I also like USD CAD's chances, but just not complying right now. Just got to be patient with that. Let's see. Right, as long as you set your stops accordingly, you have your setup in accordance with the range. Sometimes you gotta let it play out. And look at that, guys. Beautiful push from GJ. I mentioned to you guys this looks very, very clean, even though the current, or not the current candle, sorry, this candle down here had no bottom wick. We could see a continuation to the 30-minute EMA, which at that point is going to be a profitable and risk-free setup for me personally. It's about at the 8 pip level, so 1/3 of the way there. If you don't feel confident, because it is at the 50-minute EMA, if you don't feel confident, you guys know what to do. You guys can exit, take partials, make your move, right? Don't hesitate. As you're learning the system, don't hesitate to make those adjustments and take partials, because now it is rejecting the 50-minute EMA. So 1/3 of the way there, you feel confident you can exit and still win the setup here with some profit and not have to, maybe get drawdown on this setup once more. So nice rejection from USD CAD. Again, expected for me personally to see USD CAD rejecting this level here. We got 2 minutes left now. 30-minute may close above here as well. So now we're looking at the 1 hour candle here, and the 1 hour candle has not closed above or below this range for the last 10 hours. But do we get that pushback here? Again, another non-wick candle. Can't do much about that. I like GJ's chances here. I really like GJ's chances here. But the rejection of the 5-minute or 15-minute EMA. And now it's the 5-minute EMA. Ooh, look at that rejection right there. And USD CAD is still pushing up here. So we had about 8 pips, slightly more than 8 pips here. Again, I'm looking for the 30-minute opening now, maybe to make another strong push above. And again, it still could be a wick, but it can certainly reach there. And that's what I'm anticipating here. So that's why I'm not adjusting anything yet. Nonetheless, if you guys feel you guys have enough profit, you guys feel that's enough for you guys, you don't want to risk it, you know what to do, guys. Multiple chances to safeguard the profits and exit if you feel, or adjust the stops accordingly. But I'm going for this one. And again, USD CAD will still close the 30-minute candle above that range. Now the 1 hour is the one that's in play. Of course, there's 1 hour EMA above there. But if the 1 hour does dump down here, we could see this range being respected. It doesn't mean that USD CAD the price won't reach here. What it can mean is that USD CAD can respect this range right here and then come back. And once it comes back here, and then it could tap the 1 hour EMA the next time around. Right? So while this range is respected. Here comes GJ. I like that push. I like that push from GJ here. I like the close above the 5-minute EMA potentially. And here it comes. Yeah, so it closed above the 5-minute EMA. Doesn't mean it's going to just continue pushing up. But nonetheless, I like that close. Even though it rejected the 50-minute EMA, with this opening, 30-minute candle opening here. Let me take a look at USD CAD as well. Another. So that's 3 consecutive candles, guys, with no bottom wick right now with the USD CAD. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 of the 6 candles in the 5-minute time frame with no bottom wick for USD CAD. So you guys can see now that the range is pretty much valid here, but just again, it's gonna do its thing before pushing up. Nice push from GJ. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. This is the 30-minute opening and pressure that I was looking for. Certainly can reach the 30-minute EMA. And now, guys, if you guys are still holding on, you guys can consider now. Look at this. Beautiful push. Look at this. Barely any drawdown on this setup, guys. What, 12 and a half? Yep. So more than halfway there, guys. You guys know what to do. Nice push. Beautiful push. Again, USD CAD still pushing up. Wow. Not giving up here. 30-minute EMA for GJ. Nice push. Look at that. And you see, now you can see, guys, which one is really not complying with the inverse correlation. You can't do much about that, but laugh it off. And here comes a 30-minute EMA. Look at this, guys. Beautiful. A beautiful push here. And I do feel that the 30-minute will be tapped, and we could see a wick above. The 1 hour is strong too. I may let some runners run, but I feel like GJ is good enough for me. Don't need to do much with it. But USD CAD, wow, look at this. No kidding. So it did create a wick at the bottom here, but it continued up and still pushing up here. Can't do much about this, guys. But look at that push from GJ. The 30-minute EMA just got tapped. Certainly now, there's no chance now, guys. There's no chance that this setup should even come back to drawdown here. And here we are. So the 30-minute right there, it did reject that. USD CAD still inactive. Wow, look at USD CAD here. Wow. Can we get one more push from GJ? If not, I will consider closing out. One more push or no? It's coming up again. Finger on the trigger, guys. Finger on the trigger. Looking for one more push. I mean, the 1 hour EMA still is a possibility there. Wow. Okay, yeah. So USD CAD got stopped out, guys, unfortunately. I mean, this was just out of our control, guys. You can see now which one's really not complying. Can't do much about that. GD is now the only active setup here. Considering closing out here. Potentially some partials here. And I do feel the 1 hour EMA still can be tapped here. So yeah, I still feel nice bullish pressure here. Wow, USD CAD really didn't give up on that bullish run. All right, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut off. So again, I'm going to mention it again. I'm going to cut off 50% right here. Oh, got the wrong rate here. Hold on. Right. Where is it? Get that again one more time here. Feel it has a nice bullish pressure right now. Yep. There you go. Okay. What is this? 187.5, 150. All right, guys. Right here, I'm closing out 50%. All right, right there. And I'm going to let the rest run with the stop loss at right below this EMA. So 187.50. So 187.50. So I'm going to let the rest of the runners run beyond TP1 up to the top end of this range right here where the 1 hour EMA is. Right? So if it either taps me out or it continues. And wow, USD CAD now is dumping here, but wow, what a push down here against us for USD CAD. And if it does continue down here, we would have been stopped out by 1.2 pips. 1.2 pips, guys. But here's what it is, guys. So even if we lost, depending on how much you risk here, 1% for me, I'm going to capture the 1% here plus more here. So that means I should still end off profitable with the runners running here, right? And that's the key here. Nice, beautiful push. Again, I'm looking for the 1 hour EMA. Type of wow, look at USD CAD, guys. Can't get. Although I still feel the 1 hour EMA is now a possibility for USD CAD. But again, if it does push all the way down, because the 1 hour has not closed, right? This range right over here, 1 hour has not closed above that range for the last 10 hours or so. And wow, here's GJ again. So I may get tapped out here. But a beautiful push from GJ here. Nonetheless, I mean, USD CAD was certainly not complying here. Out of our control. Can't do much about that. And here comes GJ. Could come all the way down. There's a non-weight candle down here. So let's see. Or does it push back up? There's still some space here above my stop loss here. But if it doesn't get there, we'll have to reconsider. And again, USD CAD still can reach that level above. But we'll have to consider that. Nonetheless, again, for the membership members, we had another setup here, guys. I think right here, 187.80. Right at this level. Yeah, right here. So captured another 10 plus pips here as well. This is an off-stream setup that was not given out during the YouTube stream. So we caught that as well. That was another win. So overall for that setup plus this current GJ setup that's still running in profit. Yeah, USD CAD again, guys, this is not going to work out here. So this will potentially get to the 1 hour EMA above here and then look for maybe potential sell-offs from there. But that won't be discussed on here. That will be for the membership members as we continue the stream here. But nonetheless, I will take a look at GJ here. Does it push above? Does it get to the 1 hour EMA? And this could render us, profitability for the day, even with the loss on USD CAD. And that's the way to go. right? If you do consider that GJ is complying with the intended direction here, we can get it all the way up here. And you can look at that. Yep, the 1 hour EMA was just too good of a push here for us to consider that. But again, guys, this won't be the rest of the stream won't be covered on YouTube. I will be continuing the stream for the membership members shortly. I'm just taking a look here. Maybe in the next couple of minutes we will wrap up YouTube. But yeah, what a nice strong push. And here is GJ as well. This may come right back down. Yeah, so we'll wait another couple minutes here. If not, we'll exit the setup here. But nonetheless, a beautiful run from GJ. Should have rendered you some profit. And looking for some runners to see if we can get to our targets here. I mean, USD is still pushing up strong. Wow, look at that push. What a beautiful setup coming up for USD CAD. But guys, we will wrap up here for the YouTube stream, and then membership members, again, we're going to continue to see a second setup that's probable for USD CAD, maybe GJ as well. We'll see. And yeah, that will be it, guys. So again, one profitable setup, right? It should have been profitable at least, and it's still continuing to be. Again, if this does come all the way up here for GJ, if GJ does come all the way up here, this should be more profitable than not for the day, right? So you should be up in percentage if you took the exact setups plus let some runners run for GJ and close some. But nonetheless, yes, that's it for the stream, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, safe trading as always, and have a great day.